welcome back to my channel. So, you guys, that today we actually are doing my May makeup project pan. But of course, if you guys are also new to my channel, double share a thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that way you guys can see so much more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I actually been working on, and that is my Garnier Skin Active Erase It All Makeup Cleansing Balm. This is the hyaluronic acid, removes all types of long no wear of makeup, cleanses, and hydrates, and actually it's for face, lips, and eyes. So, if you guys can see, this is the cleansing balm I'm literally working on right now as we speak. Look at that. You guys, this is how much am I working on right now of the inside as we speak. And also, guys, I am so proud of my you guys. Actually am literally actually working on this right now. And I want you guys to know I will put this in my makeup empties only. And then I will definitely order more of other different cleansing balms. And I'll let you guys know which ones I love and what I don't love. And when I actually heard these come out, I was like, oh my gosh, I am so gonna get these. And I definitely will be getting another one eventually. But right now, I just need to work on this guy first. And then I'll definitely order more. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm also working on right now is my eyeshadow palette. And you guys know I'm actually working on it's my NARS palette. Alright guys, so let me show you guys on the inside of this guy real quick. You guys, this is the palette I am still working on right now. But the only colors I'm still working on, and that is this color one right here, this one right here, and I'm also still working on this guy, and then also I'm kind of using some of these down right here. But I'm also really excited, you guys, because when I have all these like little pieces, and once I finish all of this entire palette, I will make sure to get all of these little squares right here, and I'll make sure to clean the bottom and also the mirror. And I'm also always I always clean the front, and I also clean the back of this. And I'm really excited, you guys, because I have a few other palettes I'm gonna be talking about, but I promise you guys I will make sure to include on my thumbnail and also on my videos of my big palettes. And I'm really excited, you guys, because I'm trying to do right now as I'm trying to get through all of my old makeup right now. And after you guys see in my next empties, I'm going to be doing my makeup empties because I want to get that one also out of the way and throw that away and then actually work on more of my other stuff. But I love this palette, so definitely stay tuned for this in my next makeup update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm also going to go ahead and also actually am still working on is my primer. Alright guys, so you guys know the primer I'm still working on, and that is the Laura Geller Sprinkle Skin Infecting Primer. This is the original Thera Rose Glow. Look at that. You guys, this is the primer I'm still working on right now as we speak. Look at that. You guys, this is literally how much I have left of this primer I have right now as we speak. But I'm also really excited, you guys, that I'm actually about to be done with this primer. And I promise you guys, I will definitely be getting a new one. But actually, when you guys see in my next empties, I will also have this guy in my next one. And a lot of this other stuff you guys are going to see in my next mega empties, they're all going to be included. And I'm going to be adding a lot more stuff, you guys, I've never seen in my past empties before, that I've never had and talked about in my collection. So I'm really excited and I'm very proud of myself, you guys. I'm getting so much makeup out of my collection and really ready to try out some new ones so I can go back to Ipsy again. So yes, stay tuned for this guy, you guys, in my next makeup update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm also really excited, you guys, I'm actually am still working on is my primer sun spray. But you guys know, actually, because my other one that literally broke and the pouch doesn't work anymore, so I'm literally using my primer spray as a sun spray. Alright guys, so the one I'm actually am still working on, and that is the Urban Decay B6 Family Confusion Complexion Primer Spray. This is the skin balancing, even in skin tone and oil absorbing. Look at that, you guys. This is the primer spray I'm actually working on right now as we speak. And by the way, you guys, this one is still pretty full because I already put the last bit into the other one that I had, and I already put it in here. So every time, you guys, like whenever I have one specific product left, I always put them of the other sprays I have, and I always put it in the last one so that I can put the empty one and literally put in the empties, and then I have one more left. But I want you guys to know I'm also doing is that I'm like, you know, buying a little bit of makeup like here and there, because you never know when I'm gonna need certain things. And so that way I can like get more stuff and everything out of my collection for still, my old stuff. But I definitely can't wait, you guys, to see more other regular sun sprays. And I really want to try LA Colors. I want to try this other brand I have been seeing at the drugstore and actually at CVS, which I really want to try. And I will definitely include those guys eventually. But like I said, I just need to work on all my other primer sprays I have and my other primers. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in my next makeup update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I am super duper excited I'm actually working on right now is my foundation. Alright guys, so the foundation I'm actually still working on, and that is the Dark General, and this is the e.l.f. Holo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster for radiant skin. But the shade that I have is the number 1 Fair. Look at this is the primer of my sexual type of foundation I'm working on right now as we speak. Alright guys, so I'm gonna check on this side exactly how far I am real quick. Oh yeah, you guys, this one is definitely on its way. And if I ever go to any type of drugstore or any type of thrift stores, and I will make sure you guys to include more of these. And there's actually so many new elf products that just been coming out. And also, I can't wait to definitely get some new skincare from them and also new makeup. So I'll definitely get another one of these eventually. But right now, you guys, I have other foundations I need to get through first before I ever thought about buying new ones and other drugstore ones. So guys, stay tuned for this in my next update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm also very proud of you guys I've been working on is my powder. And you guys know the powder I'm already working on, and that is the CoverGirl True Blend Materials. This is the loose material powder, and this is the 4-5 Light. You guys, this is how much I'm already working on right now as we speak. But I also have to say, you guys, I'm not exactly halfway done, but I am in the progress, you guys, of this old powder. And I definitely want to do, you guys, like, I want to also try out some of, get back into the elf makeup. And I also really want to try some ColourPop and Tasha and all that stuff. But also, guys, I really love this powder and I can't wait to try out some other ones. But also, guys, I will definitely try out some other ones. But this guy, you guys, definitely stay tuned for my next makeup update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I also am working on is my blush. Alright guys, so you guys know I'm already working on my Wonder Beauty, but the only one I'm actually using is this is the Double Date Lip and Cheek. This is the top one is called Suit Talker and the bottom is called Sweep. You guys, this is how much I'm already working on top as we speak. But I'm also really excited, you guys. I will make sure to clean all of this on top and also of the inside of the cap of this. And then I'll finally have this in fully into my next empties. I'm really proud of you guys. Like, I'm actually getting a lot of this makeup out of my collection and show you guys, and then also like throw them away afterwards and actually like keep rotating and like trying out new things. So you guys are gonna see a ton of these guys, and if I find these at TJ Maxx or anything like that, I will definitely include it. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in my next makeup update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I also am super duper excited, you guys, I'm actually working on for my sister is my and also her bronzer. Alright guys, so the bronzer I already am working on for my sister. This is the Hoola Benefit, and this is the Matte Powder Bronzer. Look at that. So you guys can see there's still a little bit of the bronzer down there, but I already am using all of that down there. And also, you guys, I will make sure to get every bit of the corner and everything. I do really want to try their highlighter and also their bronzer more, and also a bunch of other benefits. But I'm really excited, you guys, and I'm so happy I'm actually using this off for my sister. And if I find these for the advent calendars, I will so get them. But definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in my next makeup update in June, and also in my upcoming empties also as well. Alright guys, so the next thing I am also really proud of myself, you guys, I'm actually still working on is my concealer. Alright guys, so you guys know the concealer I'm still working on, and that is the Elle Make-It, and this is called F-Fix Flawless Multi-Use Perfecting Concealer, and it's the shade 2.5. Alright guys, so I'm definitely going to see exactly how far I am right now as we speak. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am actually getting to the end right now, and I'm so excited, you guys, because I love this concealer so much, and it's also so good. And what I'm gonna do is, like, I'm gonna actually make sure I get every bit of it as I can at the very bottom, and also around this, and also inside the brush. And then I will put the thingy back in here, and I will have this in my empties so soon. And I can't believe, you guys, my mom actually got me this a long time ago, and it didn't really match her, so I thought, oh, okay. So I'm very happy to actually use this. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in my next soon-to-be update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm also very proud of, you guys, I've been working on is my mascara. And you guys know the mascara I'm still finishing, and that is the Maybelline New York, the Falsies Left Lift Mascara, the shade Black. Alright guys, so I'm definitely going to see exactly how far I'm on this guy real quick. Oh yeah, this guy has about 1 or 2 or 3 uses left. And I can't wait for you guys to see. I will be putting the thingy back in here, and I'll put the tube back in here also as well. And then I'll finally have this again in my empties. I can't wait for you guys to see my other one. And the other mascara, you guys, I really do miss is the Thrive Cosmetics. I love that mascara so much, and I miss it. So also, guys, stay tuned for this in my next makeup update in June, and also my makeup for Japan also in June, and also my makeup empties as well. Alright guys, so the next thing I also am working on right now as we speak is my highlighter. Alright guys, so the highlighter I already am working on, and that is the same from Space IB. It's called Iridescent Highlighter from Space Case Cosmetics. Look at that. You guys, this is how much I'm still working on with my highlighter as we speak. But also, guys, every time that when I am actually at the corner of it, I always do is I always scrape every single time. And then by the time, you guys, I can't get any more out of this, I will put it into my IC one. And then also either that one, or I'll be using this other highlighter of this IC one from Space Case Cosmetics, or the Smashbox one from collab of Casey Holmes. And I'll let you guys know pretty soon of which one I'm going to use. And I'm really, really excited, you guys, to actually see this guy in my empties. And I'll make sure, you guys, to clean this part right here. And also the edge of everywhere all my highlighters at and the inside of it. And then I will actually put this guy in my empties. And then I'll be picking out one of the highlighters. But I'm really excited, you guys, to see this guy in my empties. And I love it. So definitely stay tuned for this in my next makeup update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm super duper excited that I'm actually working on right now is my brow product. And you guys know of the actual type of brow product I'm actually still working on, and that is the $1 Billion Brows, and this is the shade called Toe Pay. Look at that, you guys. This is how much I'm still working on right now as we speak. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am super duper proud of myself that I am literally getting every single bit of it out. And I promise you guys, I will put this guy cleaned out of the cap and also the inside of this. And then I will finally put every single bit of it as I can. And I will put it inside of this elf one. And also guys, I really do want to try out some other brow products and just keep them in these little pods. But I'm really excited, you guys, to see all the rest of my brow products and brow pencils and the duos and everything. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in my next makeup update in June. Alright guys, so we have one more final product and we made it to the end. Alright guys, so the next thing, you guys, I actually have the last two products, and that is my lip combo. Alright guys, so the lip gloss I'm actually working on right now, and that is called Fop Beauty. Look at that. You guys, this is the lip gloss I'm still working on, but I want you guys to know it is still pretty full. I absolutely love this color. I love this combo. And I'm really excited, you guys, to make sure I got every single bit of it. And once I am done with this, I will finally put this in the first time ever in my empties. And then I'll be actually grab some more of these guys because I have about 3 or 4 more of these. So you guys are going to see each one of these in my upcoming makeup empties. But I love these, so definitely stay tuned for this in my next makeup update in June. Alright guys, so the very last thing but not least is actually some working on is my lipstick. Alright guys, so the lipstick I'm still working on, and that is the CoverGirl, and this is shade number 40. Look at that. You guys, this is how much I have left of my lipstick as we speak. But also, guys, I am going to include this guy really soon in my next makeup empties. And also, guys, I will actually clean as much as I already got much of this as I can. But I promise you guys, I can't wait to literally put this guy in my last makeup empties. And I'm so sad, but I'm also really happy at the same time because I'm getting so much old makeup at my collection. And there's so many other new lipsticks and lip glosses and everything. So, yes, stay tuned for this, you guys, in my next makeup update and also in my new lipstick pretty soon in June. Alright, guys, so that is my entire of my May makeup project pan. I have to say, you guys, I am super duper proud of myself that a lot of the makeup I do have, a lot of it is definitely going to be done in my next makeup empties really soon. And I am so excited, you guys, to get all of that talked about and literally throw it away and just like refresh it again. And I'm just so excited. Alright, guys, so if you guys are also new to my channel, don't forget a thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that you guys can see so much more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.